This time on I'm on Vacation, Bradley lives his best life, taking the houseboat down to Shell Beach for his annual hunt trip. We work on the RV park and dock, and he has an epic blast and cast weekend to kick off the new year. When you're on vacation, you feel a deep sense of freedom. No boss, no deadline, living life so full that your entire being vibrates at a higher level. That's what it's about, and why we bought a vintage houseboat in Minnesota to boat down the Mississippi River to Louisiana. It changed our lives. Now we're on a permanent vacation mindset, and we want you to be as well. Life is too short not to explore. So subscribe and join our crew to see where this river leads us. Yours truly, Margaret and Bradley McCoy.
In the midst of work and weddings, it was already holiday season. A perfect time to give thanks and spend time with family and friends. But it was short-lived, as it was time to get back to work on the RV park. And a big one was whether or not the dock would be far enough along to bring the houseboat back from our second annual houseboat hunt trip. So I'm back down here on the houseboat, doing some more work, getting ready to hopefully take the boat out tomorrow, do a little hunting and fishing, got some buddies coming in. And one of the issues that I've been having is my nav lights have been going out every time I've run the boat, every time it's rained. These little, I guess fluorescent bulbs. They really can't withstand it. It's not a good seal on this old casing for this vintage style. For these kind of vintage style casings, I could seal it. I've tried to, it hadn't really worked. So I tried to put an LED bulb in and it didn't work in the fixture fitting. So I went on Amazon for real cheap and I found these wire fittings, and I'll pull it out. So I found these little wire sockets right here, and I matched it up with some LED bulbs, and I just tried it out on one of the wheels, and voila, there you have it right there. That is a LED light bulb. So these are the little LED bulbs right here that go into the socket. I know they work well for my trailer light. So anyway, I'm changing out the sockets, putting in these LED bulbs, and hopefully they won't go out, because I know last time I almost got ran over by a barge. I didn't have my nav lights on because they shorted out in the rain, and not safe. So hoping this will do the trick and we'll keep my nav lights running. Just put the LED socket lights on and put the LED bulbs in for the nav lights. Ta-da! And my port red light there. Ta-da! Green starboard. Running light up there. Bow light. Good to go. It's going to rain all weekend, so we'll find out if they work or not. I actually worked on the houseboat for a week, hoping to get the port engine working, as well as changing the oil, filters, etc. I was unsuccessful with the port engine, so it was another trip on one engine. For the sake of the timeline, we've cut out the engine work and may post it in a future episode. Here we go, just had them pull the railroad bridge open for us. Right here, Industrial Canal. We're headed on home, bringing her back to Shell Beach. Got the mud boat in tow, coming underneath I-10. We're rolling. Being able to stay on the houseboat in the middle of the marsh where we hunt and fish in South Louisiana was pretty surreal, considering we boated it down the Mississippi River from Minnesota. Worked on the boat all week long so we could get ready to come out. Brought the boat back from New Orleans out to Shell Beach. Right now we're out here floating around in the marsh. can't see anything. It's nighttime. We got some beautiful oysters over here. And the beauty is this fish cleaning table right here, y'all may recall from the very beginning of time, that has held and proved true. Got my good buddy Harper Hollis on 307 Live. Joined us in Memphis coming down the Mississippi River. He's an OG and original.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, he's on vacation. Back on the houseboat. Shucking oysters and getting some birds, getting some fish. Shoot it.
Don't get much faster than that.
Our buddy Daniel tested positive for COVID several times just before the trip, so that left me and Harper with about 80 oysters to eat between the two of us. But don't worry, we were up for the challenge. And I was even able to bring home a pearl for Margaret. After a successful second annual houseboat hunting and fishing trip, it was time to bring old girl back to Shell Beach. And the best part was that she now had a home. Back to the RV park. Now that we had our sewer and water lines in, it was time to pull lines for power. And we finally got someone in to start dirt work. Again, preference and recommendation would be dirt work first. And while the dirt work was happening, the dock was coming along as well. So with all of this taking place, it meant I could head out to the marsh for a little hunting and fishing in preparation for the last weekend of the hunting season. Cruise. There you go. Good. Good here. Good boy, yeah. Here. Sit. Drop. Good boy, yeah. Yeah. Having the houseboat at the dock for the last weekend was a pretty special moment and a pretty big milestone, as we were finally able to start realizing the dream of hanging out and sleeping on the houseboat. Here, that bird, heel. Back, touch it up, come on. Oh, right on, look at that, that a boy. Touch it up, there you go. Touch it up, here, come on. Touch it up, here. Touch it up, here. Here. Come on. Here. Touch it up. Here. That's pretty modelly to me. Come on, here. Here. Attaboy. Here. Here, sit. Sit. Drop. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Dude, no way. We're looking for a bird right now, and we just rolled up in this redfish. We thought this was the bird, so we ran over, and this redfish is flopping in the mud. We're about to go scoop him up. That's one way to go fishing. All right, and now we can drag the net in the water. You gotta be kidding me! Ooh, you can't even call this blast and cast. Dude, this is crazy! Oh man, look at this. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. We camped out on the houseboat all weekend and just soaked up the whole experience, which brought me back to the Mississippi River trip and why we chose to do all of this in the first place. So after hunting the second to last day with very few birds in the area, we decided to skip the last day's hunt and go fishing instead. And the best part was the fish were on fire. We all caught our limits of redfish and even caught and released several. This was such a boost of reassurance that we were exactly where we were supposed to be, and that we were going to have some good dinners ahead.
stuff? You know what's fun, guys? We should cut open a belly and you can see what they've been eating. Want to do that? Here, let's do that up here. They should all have bones, right?